Primary started today. Congressman Jim Clyburn casting his ballot in Orangeburg County on this first day of the early vote. Just one of what election officials say was a record-setting day for early voting numbers so far. Comes at a time, of course, when the congressman said there was an effort to dismantle his congressional district. Our Kiana Jordan live from the Orangeburg County Voting Commission. Kiana, we now know that this redistricting effort is dead at the State House, at least for now. What are voters saying tonight?
Well, Brian, I talked with several voters here at the Orangeburg County Voter Registration Building just moments ago, and they tell me they heard the call from their local lawmakers to come out and vote as early as they could, and they answered it. Now, hearing that the maps were rejected today, many of them tell me today is turning into a celebration. As you can see behind me, people are still voting. It's 5:04, the last of the people voting. There was a long line outside, and they have been coming here rain or shine. Congressman Jim Clyburn joining dozens of other voters Tuesday morning casting his ballot.
There you go.
On the first day of early voting in South Carolina. It's during a time he says Republicans are vying to misrepresent minority communities in the state.
As I stand here, our state Senate is debating whether or not to recreate this congressional district, to say to the 29% of African Americans in South Carolina, the 43% of Democratic voters in South Carolina, you are not deserving of a single member of Congress.
Hours after the congressman said that, the effort to redraw the state's congressional maps and significantly reshape Clyburn's district was killed off by the Senate. Clyburn, like many critics of the redistricting push in the country, accused leaders of abandoning a fair process.
This White House says, to hell with the process. To hell with the Constitution.
Dozens of voters waiting in line, even bringing a chair to sit in. Many saying the uncertainty caused by redistricting added urgency for them to vote.
We do not want to lose our only congressman, our only African-American congressman.
I want to be part of the movement that demonstrates how important this election is.
Even still, much of the focus remained on voter turnout and casting an early vote.
This election depends on you. And as I said earlier, every vote counts and every vote matters. Don't sit at home and think that, oh, my vote does not count. You don't need me. We need you.
Now, early voting for the June 9th primary, it will go on from now until June 5th, from 8:30 in the morning until 5 in the evening. Also coming up tonight at 10, hear from state election officials about just how record-setting early voting has been today. Live in Orangeburg County, I'm Kiana Jordan. Watch Fox News, Local First.